And taking you back live to Syracuse's north side, where 10 people were hurt, at least 10 people in a reported gas explosion, and you can see a house collapse on Carbon Street.
We're going to go back out live to our reporters on the scene. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan joins us now live from the north side. Andrew, anything new that you've learned?
Well, Jeff, all we're seeing are these firefighters basically watch as their colleagues trained in rescue go into this home to see if there's anybody trapped inside that wreckage. We know that they're building supports on the front lawn in order to keep that house from collapsing further. We know that there's firefighters on neighboring homes' roofs watching to see if the fire reignites. We know that a car possibly crashed into a gas line. That gas line fueled some sort of an explosion. That explosion caused this house to collapse. That's the story being put together by witnesses. The fire department yet has confirmed that exact chain of events. Right now, their priority is getting people out of the home. They're working on that assumption that there might be more people in. That's not a confirmed person that they're looking for. They're just doing their due diligence, as 10 other people have been taken to the hospital with a myriad of injuries, some serious. I want to go down the street to my colleagues, News Channel 9's Ashley Cafaro and Jeremy Skiba.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Well, News Channel 9 was on scene 20 minutes after the call came in, and I spoke with a few witnesses who said they saw a car travel down that driveway there and crash into the structure. They said they then heard an explosion and saw a big ball of fire in the air. Now, Ashley Cafaro has also been on scene with us. She's been talking to a lot of neighbors throughout these press conferences and behind the scenes. Ashley, what have you heard from people here?
Yeah, Jeremy, so I spoke to two men who did not want to go on camera, but they tell me that they were pulling people out of the house and a car, and they described them as being little kids. One little girl apparently had a diaper on, and they say that their skin was burnt. Another woman told me that she heard a big sound like a boom, and that she started to hear kids crying. Another guy said that his house was shaking, but just the entire scene here. Another guy actually told me that he didn't want to go on camera because he would start crying. He was another person that was pulling people out of the house and a car. And again, we don't know if two cars are involved as of right now. They just say that, and they say that people might be in the house right now too. And we're going to send it back to you, Jeff and Christy. Or Andrew, actually. Andrew, we'll send it back to you.
And just one note from firefighters, this could be a long operation as they continue to try to shore up this building to get in to see if anyone is stuck inside. They warned several hours of this kind of very, very slow work. Again, 10 people taken to the hospital already. A handful of those people with serious injuries, a myriad of injuries from possible burns, and the actual structure collapsing. Christy and Jeff.
Yeah, it could be a long, difficult night ahead. Andrew, appreciation for your coverage and our team on the scene. Of course, we'll stay on the scene and bring you the very latest on News Channel 9, 11 at 11.
Yeah, and I think right there we keep saying the 10 people over and over. Now I think a little bit clearer picture as to ages, that clearly there were kids in that number as well. As Christy said, we'll have the latest for you tonight on News Channel 9 after Game 5 of this Stanley Cup Finals. Thanks for being with us tonight. Up next, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir. Have a good evening.